I'm 43 and I had thought I was being proactive about perimenopause, but it turns out I had been having symptoms for years and didn't realize it because I just thought these things were normal. Oh, there's no air conditioning in Europe. Life is stressful running a company. I'm just getting older. I was waking up hot in the middle of the night, even in the winter. My hair was falling out so much a plumber would have to come unclog my bathroom every month. I felt exhausted all the time. I would wake up at 3 or 4 a.m. about 1 out of 3 nights. Half the nights I would wake up having to pee in the middle of the night, even if I had just peed before bed. But since my periods were still showing up and I was only 43, I didn't think much of it. So I go to a doctor who specializes in perimenopause and HRT because I was actually just thinking I wanted to get ahead of this because I had seen that the earlier you take HRT, the better. But I went in expecting her to tell me, this is great that you came in so early. Come back in a couple of years and we will start you on HRT. Instead, what she said to me was, you're no longer ovulating. You are in late perimenopause and we need to start you on HRT immediately. Now, even though I never planned on having kids, having that door officially close on me unexpectedly was definitely harder on me than I thought it would be. So everything just felt very painful and very real very quickly. We started HRT right away. Some things improved instantly. Hot flashes were gone within 3 days. I started sleeping through the night again, which felt amazing. Like I can now sleep over 9 hours a night. I stopped waking up at 3 a.m. most nights. I rarely have to wake up in the middle of the night to pee anymore. But this whole menopause journey has changed my body in ways I never expected, and it has happened so quickly. It's been 3 months of trial and error on HRT, and I had expected that the weight that I had gained going through this, which was about 15 pounds, would be coming off more easily by now, but that has not been the case at all. We had initially started me on bioidentical progesterone, but within 3 days of taking that, I was so bloated, I could not even button pants that used to just hang all the way low on my hips. So we took me off of that and put me on a different kind of progesterone, which is definitely better, but I still feel hungry most of the time. And that's just been something that's happened even before the HRT, to be clear. So it's not like the progesterone is making things worse. It's just not making it better in the way that I had hoped it would when it came to regulating my hunger and appetite. So I'm actually convinced that my hair and skin and face look healthier. I don't know if I'm Delulu or if it's just the estrogen, which, making my mood better because it does help you produce more dopamine and serotonin. But I look in the mirror and I'm happy with the way my skin and face and hair look, which is a bit counterintuitive because I don't feel like myself when it comes to my weight and my body. So surprisingly, both things seem to be able to exist at the same time. But the hardest thing isn't actually the weight part. It's being early enough in the HRT journey where I don't really know for sure whether I made the right decision to do this. Like, is it actually overall helping more than it's hurting? Like, I think so right now because of what I mentioned earlier, but I don't really feel like I know for sure yet. I'm just wondering, how long before I really know whether this was the right decision. My doctor has warned me it would be around 6 months before my body adjusts. And here's the part that I really want younger women to hear. If you're in your 30s or 40s, don't wait until things feel extreme or hard. Don't assume that you are too early. Don't put up with symptoms like what I mentioned just because you are still able to function and get through life. Because I thought that I was early when I started to learn about all this stuff, but it turned out that I was actually late. In an ideal world, the sooner you understand where you are in your perimenopause and menopause journey, the less you will suffer later. HRT is not some magic fix, but the timing and the education of it are really important. I don't want to scare you. I just want to give you information that I wish I had when I was in my 30s. Advice to you is if you can afford it, go get that blood test and have a doctor who is an expert in the space look at your data and your labs with you so you know exactly where you are in your perimenopause journey, and you will be able to connect the dots with everything you've been seeing and feeling in your body over the past few years.